Well, folks, I'm out here today with Drew. Most probably don't know who Drew is, but I know you've heard his nickname that he got when the poor guy wasn't even on the boat. Right, Drew? I'm out here with Drew and Eli, and we are actually heading offshore, see what we can do today. We're in Eli's boat. Eli's a customer of Sunray. He's a fan of the show, right? Am I wrong?
Absolutely.
Okay. And I met Eli a couple weeks ago at Sunray Marine. We were looking over the Stamus, and hopefully by the end of this week, fingers crossed. Stupid batteries. I'll be right back. All right, to start where we left off before my battery died. So we're going out with Eli and Drew, and we're gonna see what we can catch. Actually, I know I get this question a ton from people asking me to go out on their boat and help them and everything else. There's a lot of me that wants to do it because I want to help people even more. It's a time constraint thing for me, but for the people that have asked me, go ahead and recontact me. There's some things that I'm starting to move around a little bit, which will allow me to maybe free up some time. So maybe we can go out on your boat and I can go through your machinery, and that's exactly why we decided to go out in Eli's boat today. Is we were talking about taking the Stamus or taking the Robalo, but I wanted to get on Eli's boat to kind of help him with his Simrads and get a better understanding of what we're looking at. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna go to the Skyway, catch bait really quick, well hopefully really quick, and then head offshore. And then I'm going to talk to him about his, do you have the relief shading on yours? Okay. Then I'm gonna go through and show him the relief shading on his machine and get it to where he has a better understanding of it. Well, folks, we went out to the Skyway, got it 2 and done. Through the first time, through the second time. The second time we ended up chumming the water. Bam, we got all the bait we needed. It was funny because when we got there, the trolling motor remote was reading an error. And so I was telling Eli about the app that they have for the Minn Kota. And I strictly now, I run the Minn Kota straight off the app. So if you're ever out in the water and for some reason your trolling motor remote stops working for some reason, if it's low battery, if it's whatever, you can go straight to the app and use the app. I actually like the app a little bit more than the actual remote. I think it's a little bit more responsive. So if you get a chance, and I would download that app, it's the iPilot app from Minn Kota. And if you ever run into an issue where your remote stops working, you can definitely use the app to make it to run your trolling motor. I could see on Eli's face in the beginning, he had this look of, oh man, I can't believe this is happening. But I'm like, no, we got it. So just little things like that. Just understanding your boat, understanding everything, all your surroundings, and knowing what you're doing helps tremendously. So don't ever get real nervous on if something goes wrong. You always want to have a backup. What I'm trying to say, always have a backup live well pump, backup bilge pump, all that stuff. You always want to have backups on the boat. A little bit of fish. Woo. I didn't even put them in the mouth. Yeah, I did. Sorry. Well, folks, we attempted to go offshore, but it wasn't pretty at all. Big old grunt. What I told Eli is the deal is that he was on the other side of the boat, but the way the boat is positioned, the rocks are on this side because of the way the tide's going. So I told Eli to move to this side of the boat because he wasn't getting any hits. So he moved over here and immediately caught a fish. And like I said in the offshore video that you just saw, if you're catching grunts, don't leave, because that is an indication that you're over the right kind of bottom. Okay folks, I found something that I've never seen before. Is I found some tires. There's a set of tires that run all the way, there's about 4 or 5 of them that run in concession towards the skyway, and there's hard bottom in here. This little rough stuff that you see indicates hard bottom, and this is what it looks like on the sonar. So that's telling me that we're over hard bottom, and then we've got tires. So hopefully I set the boat up right. Setting a boat up on a line of tires is not very easy, but I think I got it pretty decent. But the tide's starting to change and starting to come in some, so we'll see how, if I have to readjust. But there's definitely things down there. All right, Eli's trying to boil peanut for this first time. Gotta open it up a little bit, suck the juice out.
These are tasty.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now as soon as you take 5 minutes alone without having one, you're gonna come running back.
Yeah, they do get addictive. That's why I have all those. It's 3 pounds of boiled peanuts.
And how many other flavors are there? There's Cajun.
There's Cajun, original, garlic onion, and buffalo.
I think I like the garlic onion. I'm not gonna lie.
Garlic onion's good.
You tried it?
No, I haven't tried. This is my first time trying these batches.
Right now, folks, what we're trying to do is just get some areas for Eli and get set up. We've caught some fish, not a ton, but we'll see what happens. We'll get them. I'm not worried about it. We'll get them. It would have been nice to be able to get offshore, but it is what it is.
Oh, it's a shark! Look at the size of that.
Oh, jeez. Look at the size of that thing.
Ooh, it's big.
Wow.
That was a 5-6 footer.
Oh.
Remember what I told you about the sharks, Drew?
Oh yeah. First shark I've seen in a while.
And that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a beast. So reel him up quick. No drag at all, just reel. Quick.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna change my rod.
I already have it. Scamp again? Yeah, we're Scamp Central. They're always 2 inches shy.
Yeah.
Always.
Grunt.
I'm just afraid of that shark. I'm really afraid of that shark. Don't you dare, shark.
Quit saying its name and it won't happen. You better hurry, because he's on.
Oh, he is.
He's on him.
He's on him.
Ooh, big lane snapper.
Oh my gosh, the biggest lane snapper I've ever seen. That's a PB, by the way.
Good job, Drew.
Good job, Drew.
That shark was on
That
him.
shark was nibbling on him, man. He might be missing some tail fin on him. Wow, look at the size of that guy. Nice. Get him up.
Ah. Trying to film you and I just.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. There you go. There's some eats to bring home.
Finally. Snapping this big?
Well, folks, what happened was it kind of calmed out for us, so we decided to run offshore because I really wanted to show Eli the Navionics Relief and what to look for. And so what I did is I randomly picked a spot and said we're going there, and came out here where it's close to where Chad and I fished the other day. So we've got tons of ledges in this area that we'll just be able to hit. But Drew, as you saw, just brought up his personal best lane snapper, which was a really good lane snapper. We're catching scamp, we're catching grunts, and fighting off the sharks. But anyway, my main goal was to get Eli out here to get a better understanding of what we're looking at when we're looking at the Navionics Relief Shading and the side imaging, and the sonar. Drew is on fire. Drew is living up to his real name, the Drew fish, but not what he's, that's not what it came from.
Oh, it's another big lane.
No, it's red.
Oh, it's a big red. Hello.
Eli, what are you doing over there?
Trying to fish. Trying.
I was off that beat up sardine the lane spit out. Yeah.
Oh.
So we are getting grouper, huh?
You know what that's called, Eli? You know what that's called? That's called a Drew fish right there.
A Drew fish?
Drew fish.
That's right.
It's never gonna end.
It's never gonna end. You're getting a shirt that says Drew fish on it.
Mine's still in doubt.
You're still in doubt. Yes, Eli. You gotta eat again.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Come on. Huh?
I got that.
You just got eaten.
I got that.
Come on, man.
Are you kidding me? That's what you pull up? All the suspense. And
Oh my God.
patience and the waiting.
Really?
Yeah, it's not completely new.
Really? He's too busy playing with his drag. He's gonna lose that fish to the S. Yeah, you are. I told you. I told Drew this morning, I said, look, man, the sharks are really, really bad out here. We've lost a lot of fish. Oh, man, I haven't seen a shark. How long?
I haven't been fishing like 2 months. I didn't see anything.
Well,
So 2 months came.
yeah. And now they're all over the place. No matter where you go. Chad went out to 100 foot on Saturday, and he literally, they said they pulled up to the spot and there was 5 sharks swimming around the boat. Just one of those things you got to deal with, I guess. Oh. Grunt Master, what just happened?
I just stole a, what is this again?
Hogfish.
Oh my God. Out of the shark. And I called it.
He did, he called it.
He might keep. He's gonna be close.
We'll see.
Drew, what are you doing over there?
Not catching anything.
Trying to catch a Drew fish?
Come on, Hoggy.
I started to feel bad for you guys, so I took a break. 13.
You get to
13
live.
and 3/4.
Live another day, honey.
Well, maybe.
Swim down. Go.
Well, folks, as I've been discussing over and over again about the Navionics Relief, using it to your advantage. Drew's on. Drew's trying to outfish the shark. Come on, Drew, get him. He's got him. It's a grunt.
It's a good one, too.
That's not a bad grunt. But anyway, we're finding ledges upon ledges upon ledges. So, Eli, is it an eye opener?
Absolutely. Never coming out here again without looking at
It
it.
makes you realize how much stuff is actually out here.
Yep.
I mean, we've just putted from place to place to place. Only problem is we're having to deal with the sharks. They've been I mean, there was times that I was hooking sharks just on the slacker, throwing out dead bait, and they were eating the slacker. So you do what you can, but you know, you'll get some fish up. We got some fish in the cooler, but we're trying to work on more. Okay, what I did is I went on here and I picked a random spot, 1.29 miles away, and I said, if you guys feel up to it, let's go. So we ran out here, and sure enough, we found this ledge. You can see the dark mark on the Navionics. We came out here, found this ledge, and I'm getting ready to get set up on it.
I guess that's it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's it.
Okay.
It's right there.
You
Drop
spot
down
lock?
and see. Yep, I'm on it.
I'll drop it.
Gonna need the net.
No. Color. That's a. You might want to get the net,
Yeah, get the net. It's the.
because I'm not sure what this is. If it's a red, it's a keeper for sure. Yep, that's a red.
It's keeper. Big red. That might be my personal best.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's
no,
definitely.
that's not my PB, but it's close. No, he's down. He missed. Heads in. Nice. Nice keeper. He's got to be keeper.
Oh, he's
22,
yeah.
23?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Let's measure around.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
I'd
where's
say
he? Oh, yeah,
20,
right.
22.
I think so.
21.
21.
Yep. Nice. All right, guys. It was a rough ride back in, but was it worth it?
It was.
100%.
Learned a lot.
So the main thing was to help Eli learn his bottom machine a little better, learn the Navionics Relief Shading. Did we achieve that?
Yes, we did.
It's amazing how many spots that are out there, isn't it?
Scattered.
I couldn't believe it.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy. When you look at it, it almost becomes overwhelming because there's so much to go look at, and you're like, oh, I want to go there, I want to go there, I want to go
You
there.
can go out for a month straight and still not find them all.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, easily.
And that's within like 25 miles.
Yeah. So we ended up with your personal best
Lane snapper.
lane snapper,
Yep.
and maybe even your possible biggest.
My red grouper's a little bigger, but
Oh.
close. What was the other fish?
Well, we caught hogfish, we caught
Lane snapper, red
mangrove
grouper.
snapper, red grouper, scamp, porgies. So we caught a lot of different species, but we only had a short amount of time because it was really rough in the morning, and then it kind of laid down, and I said, let's stick our head out. Stuck our head out. It got almost flat calm for what, 2 hours maybe?
2, maybe pushing 3.
And then it, like a light switch, it started to howl, and it got really rough when we got into the bay. So, but hey, if it's not an adventure, it's not fun.
That's right.
Yep. So anyway, I just want to say thanks to Eli for taking me out. Drew Fish. We don't have a nickname for Eli yet. I'm letting him slide on one that I had for him. So I've got to fish with him a little bit more to get him a nickname, and then you'll have a nickname. But
I appreciate that.
yeah, I'm letting the one
next trip.
side.
Might take 2 trips to get me.
Yeah.
Or you still drew fish.
Oh, he's always going to be Drew
That
Fish.
was 1 trip and done.
Yeah. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate it. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.